Hey everybody, it's Professor Parish, and I'm recording this video a little bit early for week 16. Right now we are at Thursday for week 15, but with Thanksgiving coming up next week, I wanted to go ahead and record the video just to go over with you all what we're going to be doing next week. So if you want to get a head start, you are welcome to. So with that being said, I'm going to minimize myself over here and let's talk about what to do for week 15 into 16. So right now we are currently in week 15. So if you've not watched the lecture video, it was in the corner down here of your home screen in announcements. It should also be in the resources page as well. If I scroll down here for our assignments for week 15 into 16. So what I want to talk about this week is going to be what's coming up for week 16, which is Thanksgiving break. So I just want to go over the assignments that are due because I understand that several of you may be traveling to meet with family or you may be taking the weekend off to do various activities. So I want to go ahead and let you know what is going to be due by Sunday of next week so that you can go ahead and plan and have that information ready. And you can turn in assignments early if you want to. So we have a grammar review. We're almost done with the grammar reviews. This is our second to last grammar review, so it's number 9. And I'll pull this up over here. We have our last reading response. This is the last one. And you have your discussion forum. So I'll pull each of these 3 up. As far as readings go, you will notice that there is no textbook readings for this week. So you don't have to read anything out of the book. It's just these 3 assignments. If you want to go ahead and start on them, I would highly encourage you to. That way you can enjoy your Thanksgiving break. You don't have to worry about it. But here are the 3 assignments for this coming week. We have our grammar review number 9. I'm going to pull that up to show you all kind of what it looks like. Here we go. All right, so grammar review number 9, as it will tell you in our book, has going over, here we go. It's going to be going over pages 536 to 543 in our English Skills textbook. And this section, week 15, we focused on apostrophes. This week, we're focusing on quotation marks. So anytime you're writing dialogue in a paper or in an assignment, or you're having to cite a source directly, if you take text directly from a source, whether it's copying and pasting it or rewriting it, and you use any specific terminology or text from that source, you need to have it in quotation marks to give credit and allow for us, the reader, to know that you didn't write that text, you took it from an actual source. So what you're going to be doing for grammar review number 9 is in activity 1, there are 10 sentences on page 538, and you're basically going to rewrite the sentences and put quotation marks where they are appropriate. So you're just adding quotation marks to the front and end of where they are needed for numbers 1 through 10. And then in activity 3 on page 540, you're going to rewrite and basically do the same thing for questions 1 through 5. So these 15 questions are all just rewriting the sentence and putting quotation marks in the right spot. That's it. It should be a very easy assignment, and if you're not sure where exactly to put quotation marks, pages 536 to 543 go over that pretty extensively, but it should be a fairly easy grammar assignment for Thanksgiving break. So that's the grammar review. Then we have the reading response, which I'm going to pull up here. And this is our last reading. So you have one that's due this week for week 15, and this is going to be the one for week 16 that will be due by Sunday after Thanksgiving. So I really like this assignment. It's a lot of fun. It's about food waste, and it's with John Oliver. And hold on, take a quick break because I realized I had uploaded the wrong file to our reading response. So, whew, glad we caught that in this video, right? So I'm going to pull up the actual reading response guidelines for our reading response number 4. So as you can see here, we do have one more reading response, and this one is dealing with another John Oliver video. So I know in week 15's discussion forum, we talked about food waste in our preparation for Thanksgiving week for this week. And now we're going to finish out our reading response talking about multi-level marketing. So I actually know a lot of people that have been involved in multi-level marketing. Several of them are my friends. And after watching this video, it really changed my perspective about multi-level marketing. So the link to that video is right here. And then there are 3 very easy opinion-based questions surrounding the video. It's going to be very similar to our discussion forum from week 15. Try to make your response double-spaced and 1 page total in terms of your answers. And I think that's very doable because this video has a lot of content, and I feel like the subject matter is something a lot of us will be able to relate to. And so I'm really excited to see what your responses are in terms of this video's content. So that is the reading response, and you can pull up the guidelines and see it there. But that's all updated now, so glad we got that out of the way. And then our last thing is our discussion forum for week 16. So we do have a discussion forum. The posts are due by Friday. Basically, all I'm asking is how is the writing for your paper 4 similar or different to writing that you've done the rest of the semester? What do you feel is the easiest part of this paper and what's the most difficult? And then what questions do you have leading into these final weeks of the semester in terms of final paper, final exam? I'm going to cover a lot of the things about final exam next week and talk about those, as well as in our final video for this class. But I do want to reach out and ask if you have questions about the class so far, and hopefully in the discussion forum I can answer those as well. But it should be an easy discussion forum. It should be some easy assignments this week to get you some easy points in the class. I know I kind of front-loaded this week with lots of assignments, and I do apologize. I know it's Thanksgiving break, but I will show you. We really only have week 16 coming up. You have the grammar review, which should be just 15 easy quotation mark questions. The reading response is just watching the video and answering some opinion-based questions. So that should be some easy points. And then the discussion forum is fairly easy this week as well. So I know it seems like it's 3 assignments, but they should not take you a whole lot of time to do. I think watching the video is going to be the longest part of this week's assignments. But next week, you have the last grammar assignment, our discussion forum that's going to be reviewing your draft of paper 4, and the final reflection, which I'll talk about this in the week 17 lecture video, the final reflection. And then finals week is just going to be the final exam and turning in your paper. And obviously, these assignments are not going to show up until that Sunday of December 9th, or whatever that Sunday is. It might be the 8th, but whatever that Sunday is before finals, that's when those will pop up, and I'll show you all that next week in the week 17 video. But yeah, so we're very much winding down. So I wanted to go ahead and post the week 16 video so you could get a head start. The discussion forum is the main thing. I know that's due on Black Friday. Try to get that done ahead of time before break. And then obviously these other assignments are all due Sunday as well. So if you have questions, please let me know. But feel free to work ahead. I know for week 15, you just have the discussion forum, the reading response, and the grammar assignment. Many of you have already completed the grammar assignment. I don't think grammar assignment number 9 is going to take you long at all. So just go ahead and try to get those submitted. This last push into finals week should be some easy points for you to help improve, maintain, and stabilize your grade in the class. So as always, if you have any questions regarding the content or the class, please feel free to let me know. But otherwise, I really enjoy your topics that you've picked for this paper. I'm excited to see them develop, and I'll be excited to read them next week in week 17. So have a great week, everybody, and I'll talk to you all again soon. Okay? All right. Bye.